boy. It's that boy, dude. It's that fucking boy. It's your boy, King Jiffy Coats, and today we're going to have a little bit of lawnmower sounds in the background. Not much I can do about that. My house's insulation to the outside world is poo-poo make chicken nuggets. Anyways, boys and girls, girls and boys, we're going to have a little bit of fun here. We're going to go into some absolute insanity. We got a channel right here called Jeez-It. Jeez-It has 195 subscribers. Let's knock that up to like a million, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how this is. We'll see if it's good or if it's bad. I hate when like small channels like this get destroyed, but let's see what we got here. We got Leafy massive return, which I'm excited about.
Massive day for the unemployed.
He just ripped off WestJet. Wait. Boom. I'm just kidding. We're not that petty, guys. We're not that petty here.
Did I just steal that WestJet intro? Yes, I did. Because guess what we're going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about Leafy. Because he just made...
Dude, I like that he can look like just like the biggest schmiggle-biggle person in the world. Just all gross and like half-bearded out. Bro can't even grow a full beard. Leafy can't even grow a full beard to hide his soft chin. And he's already pulling puss. I mean, he's puss pulling.
The most massive return back to Twitter.
Yes! His return was amazing, dude. It was amazing, dude. First thing he does is he calls like the entire LGBT community just the worst thing ever. That was wild. It was just typical Leafy stuff, actually. When you think about it, it's just like Leafy is the type of unhinged that I wake up to take my morning dookie. I take my morning dookie and I just fire off and my butt cheeks just go like flapping back and forth while I'm just like filling up the toilet. And then I check and I just see unhinged stuff from Leafy and it makes me smile because it's just unhinged and kind of funny. But his first thing is he drops the N-word saying he's back, which it just shows that Leafy doesn't give a fuck.
Got unbanned? No freaking way. No freaking way. And of course, his first tweet back is, Ninja, we back. Of course, I can't say it on here because YouTube would definitely terminate me off the spot of the earth. The last update that we had from Leafy is that 1, he's incredibly large now. 2, he supposedly got a girl pregnant and is gonna be a dad. And 3, Leafy,
the father of the year, Leafy is here, dude. And me and Leafy need to just like have like our kids like play together or something, and then maybe I can teach Leafy how to stop being a degenerate.
bagged a girl? Those last two I'm a little suspect about. But either way, we gotta deal with the big elephant in the room. And that elephant just happens to be Leafy. Because he's fat now, guys. Holy moly, he's fat. You even have people in the comments, still years later, have not seen Leafy in like years. All saying, tubby boy, tubby boy, tubby boy. Go on a diet and don't ruin it this time. Do you have a chin now? Still fat? I'm unfollowing you unless you've lost weight.
Dude, unless he becomes super twink again, he is not allowed back on the internet. That's basically the internet's reaction to him. It doesn't matter what he says, dude. He is the big chonky boy. He's big and chonky.
Are you still fat though? Oh no, the homophobe is back. How is the gym, bro? Return of the king. Day 1 at the gym, just finished taking a crap. Let's start the workout. Leafy coming back to end iDubbbz. And so with all this, people...
Dude, I doubt it. I don't even think... I saw Leafy post the thing is like, I thought they were friends. I don't think Leafy has the attention span to keep up with this drama. I really don't. I don't think he's got, like, the mental fortitude and the ability to stop from doing drugs every 2 seconds to, like, take a second and, like, look at the drama, like, fully down. I mean, I'm sure he could make a video on, like, Rumble or wherever he's at where he just hurls insults at him. Like, he definitely has the capability to do that. But I'm just saying, like, to make a video good enough to like actually slap this drama in a new direction, I don't think he has the capability to do that anymore.
People are going a little crazy, all talking about Leafy because he obviously got banned for a lot of his tweets, of course, because they were a little risque, offensive. But I think everyone's big thing on the mind is that they want Leafy to go ahead and roast iDubbbz.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, you're a fucking cuck.
Just call me Angel.
Because back in 2020...
Dude, he won. He obliterated him. It's over.
When iDubbbz was like down low, of course he made the content cop on Leafy, and Leafy still having a grudge, I guess, all this time, made a little content cop on iDubbbz, I guess you could say, just outright just coming out roasting him, saying he's a cuck. And now again, iDubbbz going down the crapper. He's on, like, people are ragging on him. He makes a content cop. People are giving him a lot of dislikes, a lot of crap. And now Leafy just comes back from the flames. It's like It's like destiny that they have to be rivals. But let me know what you guys think about Leafy coming back. Did he lose the...
Dude, I honestly don't think, like, we could look at Rumble, dude. Let's see if we can find LeafyIsHere Rumble. I don't think he's made, I think he just, like, the streams now, dude. I think he just streams. I don't think he has, like, the audience he used to have, like, on Rumble. LeafyIsHere Rumble. Let's see if he's made anything. Like, Jesus, they're all an hour. They're Cozy stream 1 year ago, dude. Dude, Andrew Tate 2 years ago. Nothing. He's made nothing, dude. He has nothing going on. He doesn't... Defending myself from gay allegations. LOL, I'm back from vacation. He's fat. Like, he wasn't fat in that one. But, like, he's not doing anything, right? So, like, the idea that Leafy's gonna drop an iDubbbz video, I just don't see it happening. But it is fun that he's back on Twitter. I mean, I get my morning poops back where I get to see him say homophobic stuff and just be like, what's going on with Leafy in the Leafy land? I mean, do I like condone? I don't care. I don't care. I'm an edgy boy. I don't give a shit. But yeah, that's the Leafy stuff. He is back and he is ready to do nothing probably other than get fat, and I think he does a lot of drugs. I've mentioned that a few times. Leafy, he literally is a goon bag, dude. Gayest guy on the internet, and he knows it. Anyways, that's all I got, guys.
Mr. Lean?
Anyways, we have old jabroni Chubface 5000 with his nose ring here. This is Sensitive Society, and this video is called Ew. But this is I can't even remember this dude's name, to be honest with you. I know that he's a bread tuber, but he's just like, I remember him being like one of the worst goon bags on the internet. Yeah, I've seen, like, I used to watch like Tom Dark's videos about him. I know that God, what's his name, dude? There's a YouTuber that just like hates this guy. Not Mr. Beast, but oh, dude, I can't even remember his name. But there's a guy who just absolutely hates him on the internet that hangs out with Turkey Tom, and he's like a commentary YouTuber. They definitely, this guy's definitely had his fair share of dislikes around the world. He's not a good YouTuber, but God, I want to find that dude's name. Let's find out. Dude, I watched part of his video the other day, I think, on it. It was like 2 seconds, dude. It was 2 seconds. We can do our due our due diligence so this fucking intro doesn't suck. Ed Riley, did you suck? A Cheeto. All right, boys and girls, we got ourselves an absolute goon master, which is this chubby Chubberson. Now, I know I'm a big fat boy, but at the end of the day, I do want to say that I don't like this guy. I haven't liked this guy for a long time. I think it's fun when people poop on him. A Cheeto used to poop on him constantly back in the day, and rightfully so. This guy, every time he fires up the mic, he just spouses the dumbest bread tube. He is like the bread tuber. Like, the word, like, when you think bad bread tubers, it's him and Noah Samson. But anyway, so we got a video here by Sensitive Society called Ew, and we're gonna get right into it, boys. Let's see what this goon bag's up to today.
Mr. Lean?
I'm gonna throw up. At what point are we just doing caricature? And how racist are we gonna go with it? Does Hood Mr. Beast like fried chicken? Fried chicken?
Bro, now I'm gonna be honest, I did watch his video before I watched this. Last night I put this on, and dear God, is this one of the worst videos ever put together? Like, you should have, like, taken your computer, snapped it in half, burned all your hard drives, and then just gone and watched, like, anything. Like, wouldn't watch them on normal TV, bro. Just learned how to be like a normal dude, because it was such a bad video, dude. It's like, oh no, Mr. Beast did a meme where he dressed like hip-hop culture. Oh no, dude, is he a racist? Oh, shut up, dude. I don't even like Mr. Beast, and I'm like, come on, dude, quit being a goon bag.
Base?
Can you guys believe the last time I talked about Ethan is online? Never mind, it's no longer Ethan is online, it is now Eden Riley.
Eden Riley, the absolute goon bag, dude. Eden Riley, I am now a she, they, and I totally care about this. I don't care. I don't, like, oh no, she, they is being retarded on the internet. She, they is absolutely gaping their butthole for the dumbest takes online. She, they.
So, and you guys know me, if people treat me with respect, I am willing to treat people with respect back. Except this person never treated me with respect, so I'm not gonna be respectful either. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying.
By the way, I make fun of people. That's what I do. I make jokes. I make hee-haws. I come out here and I roast people on the internet. I don't care, dude. It's the internet. We're here to have fun. Like, stop acting like this is a real place.
Earlier, it's been half a year since the last time I talked about Ethan is online, aka Eden Riley. I thought I would never ever make another video on this individual. If you've been a long time viewer of the channel, you know that Ethan and I have had a back and forth. It all started when he called me out on some pretty dumb shit. I responded. I mean, just look at the amount of videos I've made.
Dude, I don't know if did Ethan is online delete? Here's the question: did he delete his original channel, dude? Because like I'm like actually kind of curious. It doesn't look though. Nope, it's still, it just changed the name, just rebranded like a goonbag, because everybody knows that. See what we don't realize, guys. What we do, Ethan is online, dude. Ethan is online is like a bad person. Like, it's just the worst. Absolute goonbag. But Eden Riley, though. Eden Riley isn't a goonbag. We've completely fucked it up, dude. Eden Riley is based and cool. Leave that other goonbag in the background, dude. We are rebranding, boys and girls. We are safe. We are now okay because we decided to change our fucking name on the platform.
This individual, I thought it was over until today when a good friend of mine, you probably know him, he goes by a Cheeto, he made this video yesterday called The Trans YouTuber That Must Be Stopped. And I think out of everything this person has done, and trust me, they've done a lot. Damn, who the baddie on the thumbnail? And I ain't talking about the one on the right or left. So a few days ago,
dude, by the way, I don't care what Miss Rachel says about Israel and Palestine. I don't care. She makes badass videos for kids, and I'm not gonna get into drama on Miss Rachel because I don't want to like hate the chick when she does such good videos for kids, dude. What else am I gonna let my kid watch? Coco Melon? Fuck no, dude. Those kids videos she does are really good. And I've yet to see one where she's like, by the way, take up arms and to get rid of all the Zionists. I haven't seen one like that yet. And once, like, if she's trying to indoctrinate my kid, obviously I won't let her watch Miss Rachel. But I'm sorry, dude. These old Miss Rachel videos are base, dude. Like, I'm sorry. They're good.
Eden Riley dropped this video. I do not like Hood Mr. Beast, and it is low-key one of the most racist videos online.
Hi, I'm filming under my desk today because I am scared of Hood Mr. Beast. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't want him to get me.
Dude, this is what you think that it's just Hood Mr. Beast he's scared of. Actually, it's just all black people. He's just afraid of all black people, which is kind of cringe, bro. I mean, like, come on, dude. Just stop belittling an entire race. You fucking, I thought you cared about like society and stuff, you goonbag.
I've also been trying to film in new places for fun. I'm kind of like Mr. Beast in that way. I'm always doing challenge type videos and pushing the bar.
10 seconds in, and I want to end my life in front of you guys. Now, I'm not saying I'm the funniest guy. I'm not saying I'm the most entertaining guy. But for the love of God.
But you're not an absolute fucking slime bag inside of human skin. And that is what Eden Riley is a slime blime. He's a slime blime of a sad, pathetic human being that is like, I'm gonna film under my desk because I'm cool. I'm cool now. And it's so funny, dude. Like, his whole problem is like, Mr. Beast is successful, and we can't have that, dude. You can't want to keep pushing success. Like, oh, Mr. Beast keeps killing memes. Yeah, dude. Well, he jumps on a trend right at the end of it, gets a billion gajillion views, and then moves on, dude. That's what all YouTubers do. We want to have success on the platform. Not you, though, because you got a message, dude. And if you can, like, push that message, that's all you care about, which is cringe.
I would rather watch paint dry in slow motion than to watch this intro ever again.
Okay, so Mr. Beast is at it again. Mr. Beast is out of control. He needs to be stopped. Someone cage the beast. Put him in the zoo. I doubt I even need to introduce who Mr. Beast is.
Dude, why? Whoa, why are we putting Hood Mr. Beast in the zoo, though? Yo, why? Whoa, Eden Riley. You can't be doing that, dude. Wait, are you... Oh, dude, no. Are you saying that he's an animal now? What? You're so fucking racist, dude. Dude, your micro-racisms are showing, my dude. I thought you were, like, cool with the cause, my brother, my dude.
is, because this is usually the part of the video where I do that. I mean, he's one of the most popular.
Everyone knows who Mr. Beast is, okay? Even my mom knows who Mr. Beast is, and as a matter of fact, my mom loves Mr. Beast. So I will tolerate no Beast slander on my mama's behalf. I love how Ethan is like, Mr. Beast doesn't need an introduction, but let me show you who Mr. Beast is.
On the topic of Mr. Beast's fans, the hood Mr. Beast trend actually started among Mr. Beast's fans on TikTok. The hood trend isn't even unique to Mr. Beast. They did it to Donald Trump and just made him look like Tekashi 6ix9ine. Hood president.
Dude, who knew that Trump was just like lit up fucking about to spit some bars, bro? Well, what's going on with Trump, dude? I thought he was just being the president. Little did I know that he was pulling up in his Bugatti.
This will be my new profile picture for Instagram, guys. Go follow it. Link in the description.
By the way, he got banned off Instagram. He just got like nuked off Instagram, probably because of that picture.
Whenever I watch an Ethan Riley video, it makes me see red, all right? It makes me get violence. It makes me want to punch a baby or an old person, whichever's close.
I don't get like that. I just see it and I start to glaze over. I start to drool, and I just like sit there. And I feel like that's how his entire fan base is. They just kind of like let the message into their mind, and then they just regurgitate whatever he says, and they become his little fucking flesh puppets.
To me, it should be illegal to be this boring. You should get at least 10 years in prison for having no personality. Go crazy with the hood version edits, guys. You have my blessing. You have my permission.
Dude,
That last one just looked like...
Dude, the hood version of me, dude, is just like me. It's just, I'm too hood, bro. I'm too hood. You can't do it. You can't make hood edits of me because I'm too hood already, dude. Look at, I'm just like, look at my Rolex, dude. I got a Rolex. You can't see it because it's the nicest. It's so nice of a Rolex that it's invisible, dude. It's like a 50 band super stack Rolex in my mansion right now.
Like her fused with Ice Spice, and that does, the implications of that are weird. Is this hood? Like, race swapping fictional characters or like fan casting characters as black actors is one thing, but this is not that, and it's worse.
Dude, when he made this argument, bro, I'm like, so it's the same thing. What the fuck? It's the same thing, dude. No. It's funny to make fun edits of characters and then swap them to one side. But if you swap them to the other, then it becomes racist. It becomes racist. You can't have any fun on the internet without Eden Riley here, Eden Schmiley, Riley Piley showing up to be like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna police the internet now. I'm gonna be here to tell you, no, I'm a hall monitor, guys. I'm a little loser hall monitor. I have no friends, but I do like the rules that I made up in my head.
Maybe I can't necessarily speak on it, but it doesn't feel like this is like representation so much.
Oh, dude, instant! I hit pause and like play for 2 seconds. Maybe I can't certainly speak on it because I look like mayonnaise. And I can't talk. I'm not allowed. Oh no, dude, I have an opinion, and if I have an opinion, that's dangerous because of my skin color. Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up.
It is jokifying black culture.
Oh my god. Yeah, actually, yeah, you should not be speaking out on this, dude. Just stay in your own lane. Can you just let the kids enjoy the memes? It's not that big of a deal. It's you who are making this whole situation even more racist. This guy is literally the nerd emoji. This guy will literally write you down hall monitor behavior over here.
Weird to do that. And of course, a lot of these edits are also AI, which has its own set of serious ethical questions behind it, but also makes it look like butt and poop. Way more importantly, it looks like poop and butt. But as you can see from the comments on this
Yeah. Wait, what? What? We're gonna go back here. Hold on.
Which has its own set of serious ethical questions behind it, but also makes it look like butt and poop. Way more importantly, it looks like poop and butt. But as you
Oh no, dude, is he saying all brown? Oh, is he saying all brown people look like butt and poop? Whoa, do we have a racism here, guys? Do we have a super racism here, guys? Oh my god, dude. Did Eden Riley rebrand his channel because now he wants to be Nick Fuentes? Oh my god, dude. He wants to be super racist. Whoa, oh my god, dude. Somebody needs to make a BreadTube video about this pronto. We need 70 BreadTube videos about how this girl, they changed from being like an ally to being a goon monster. We need this to happen. Where are the 85 BreadTube videos on this goon bag hiding under his desk?
You can see from the comments on this post of Mr. Beast's, it's a really good video, Beast's fans were practically begging him to at least acknowledge the edits that had been pretty viral on TikTok. Jimmy Beast, you gotta look at this.
Oh my god, his fans want him to do a trend so he does it? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, we need to fire up the camera, dude. We need to make a video about how this is a racism or whatever because his fans wanted him to do a meme. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. What's
What does this
happening?
even mean, dude? He's just what? He was buying a soda?
How old is Eden Riley? She sounds like the old out-of-touch boomers who are like 60 years old and they're barely discovering what memes are.
By the way, I'm gonna try to say she as much as possible. I'm probably already messed up and said he or whatever. I'm not like purposely trying to misgender or whatever. It's just really fucking hard when there's no effort put in on the side of Eden Riley here. Eden Riley looks the exact same as No Online looked. No effort has been changed or put in, so it's hard for me to separate them. Yeah, you changed your name and put different pronouns in, but that's like the minimal amount of effort to where I have to pretend that we're gonna fucking change everything here. So I'm trying to call her she and they, but at the same time it might slip. So give me a break here, dude. I'm not gonna be like the best in this situation. I'm not trying to be a transphobic or whatever, but sometimes the shit just poops into my mouth and I vomit. You know what I mean?
Sweetie, what does Hood Mr. Beast mean? Can you please pull up lessons in meme culture? 25 years old. Bro, you are not 25 years old and you're acting like a Facebook boomer. Well, what is this supposed to mean, honey? Are these memes racist? Can we laugh? AI bad? It's like, dude, you're literally Gen Z and you have trouble getting these memes.
Dude.
I watched this video and I was like instantly okay with AI memes again. Like there was a part of me that was like, yeah, maybe they're a little bad. No, I don't care. I don't care, dude. Do all the AI bullshit you want to do. I don't care. It's fun, dude. Why are we policing what can be fun on the internet again? It's like, oh my god. Who cares, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
Get it? Like, does Hood Mr. Beast do anything? Does he have like power? It's just if Mr. Beast had a different haircut and clothes, and that makes him Hood. I don't know if all of these are AI, but they all look bad. They make him look like weirdly Puerto Rican or like mixed. Is this sexy? Does this turn people on?
Yes, Eden Riley. It does turn me on. Hood Mr. Beast gets me bricked up like nothing else in this planet. Now, can we please run that back?
Dude, Sensitive Society is like gooning every day to Hood Mr. Beast, bro. He is like slow jerking, bro. No more edge, straight blast off to Hood Mr. Beast.
Back 1 second.
That makes him Hood. I don't know if all of these are AI, but they all look bad. They make him look like weirdly Puerto Rican.
Bro, what is this video? You know how it makes you look, right? It makes you look so much worse. I don't know if you couldn't see it. It ain't it, bro. It ain't it. You weren't cooking. Whoever told you to drop this, please fire them. As a matter of fact, you gotta unrelease this video.
It feels like they're beast washing a little bit. They're giving him like stereotypical characteristics and calling that Hood. I don't know, maybe I'm old. I just don't think it's a good thing to do. It definitely feels...
Dude, what a pussy, dude. It's so funny. It's so funny because it's like, these could be funny insults if you weren't sitting here and virtue signaling about them, right? So you make these funny insults, but then you have to like redirect back to how this is a racism. So you can't have fun with the video. You can't just sit here and make fun of it. No. You also gotta explain why it's crucially evil to the entire world and why this is super offensive and stuff. Why can't you just make fun of him, dude? Why can't you just like throw the bread tube stuff to the past and then just be a fucking dickhead again? That would, like, not again. This dude's never been actually cool. But like, imagine if you just were cool about it. I would just laugh and say, wow, look at that, look at that, look at it. We have a kind of based video from Eden Riley. She's coming out here and throwing shots. It's why did we unleash Puerto Rican Mr. Beast, dude? Puerto Rican Mr. Beast is going crazy, dude. Why is Puerto Rican Mr. Beast harassing Kai Cenat? Like, we could have like fun stuff with that, but instead you want to talk about the social ramifications of something this retarded.
It's racist. I can't dance around that. And I think it's also really weird that Mr. Beast played into the trend too. Like, commodifying the aesthetics of a culture that's come organically from black experience in America. You're really just doing cosplay at that point. It's super fucking cringe to me. It's really corny. It's nasty.
Bro's having...
Dude melts down every time a white rapper shows up in, dude, he hears, Ice Ice Baby, dude, he just starts punching the wall. She just starts punching the wall, dude. She just starts going absolutely gorilla mode and just, like, absolutely dragging her nutsack across every album she can find of Vanilla Ice, because it's, taking that experience of another culture and utilizing it. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. We live in a society. Oh my god.
A political moment on AI generated TikToks of something called Hood Mr. Beast. He's like, well, so this is actually rooted in racism from 1605 when African slaves broke free. And it's just like, dude, it's AI slop. It is not that serious, little bro. Chill out. Take it easy. Chillax. Maybe go outside. Maybe get some sun. Maybe get some of that vitamin D. Dude, how can you be this boring? How could you be this fucking miserable where you're watching AI slop of something called Mr. Beast Hood and you are making it political? It is not that deep.
Hood Mr. Beast is Mr. Beast's most popular TikTok of all time. His bio on TikTok even says, "Call me Mr. Lean now." Mr.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty funny name, dude. It's so, the thing that's funny about Hood Mr. Beast, and I'm not, like, again, I'm not a Mr. Beast fan, but I think what's funny about it is it's just, like, so out of place for Jimmy, and it's just it's so goofy that it like comes off as funny. That's like the point, dude. That's what makes it the meme, dude. And you just don't get that because you don't have a sense of humor. You wake up every day, you put on your I support like Falcons or whatever shirt and your like cringe little glasses, and then you go into just boring life.
Lean? I'm gonna throw up. At what point are we just doing caricature?
She's jamming out to Miss Rachel. She did hear the door just close, so she is whining now. You want me to go get her right now? You got her? Oh yeah.
Sure. And how racist are we gonna go with it? Does Hood Mr. Beast like fried chicken? No, you don't understand. It doesn't count.
Hey,
You got me
yo!
a what? Oh, well, you're a chief, dude. My wife's giving me some blueberry muffins, which is more of an impact on my life and the entire life of the world. It's more of an impact than Eating Riley has done on it, on her entire fucking channel. This girl right here is a fucking cringe dragon who has 0 blueberry muffins in their life.
Oh, based Eden Riley, I gotta subscribe right away. Fucking smashing that subscribe button, leaving a nice positive comment. No, this is crazier than anything I've ever said.
KYS, bro. KYS, dude. I want you to AFK like a champ.
Like Mr. Beast, so
Jeez, dude. Jeez. What based?
I'm sure he loves KFC. Mr. Eden Riley. It is not that deep. It's just a little TikTok, all right? It's not that serious, little bro. Please go outside and interact with other humans and get off Twitter and Discord. Loki is more racist than the original Hood Mr. Beast.
Does Hood Mr. Beast like fried chicken? No, you don't understand. It doesn't count because he's a white guy. You could do anything.
I'm not doing the Hood Mr. Beast trend. Stop asking.
Bro dyed his goatee, changed his hair, made a meme, and this chick just lost her collective mind, dude. Collective mind is fucking gone. No brain power left. The forehead keeps growing to the back of the head. Balding allegations will not be beat. Doesn't matter how much hair you have back here. I know you run in the halo and you got like that greasy old man or old woman thing where it's just like really light hair on top and then just like grease ball long hair in the back. We know what you got going back there, Eden Riley.
All he did was get a haircut. Okay, he's got a little designer on, I guess, and he's got money on him. It's funny that Mr. Beast's actual take on Hood Mr. Beast is probably the lamest of an already lame trend.
All right, little bro. You gotta pack it up. You gotta retire. You gotta go get a real job. You gotta just stop this, all right? I'm gonna talk to you, man to woman. Please stop this. Please, Eden Riley, I am telling you gotta stop this, all right? This is bad. Leave Mr. Beast alone or I will beat you up, okay?
I will destroy you. I will open up the eye of Sauron on your butthole and it'll explode.
Don't you ever disrespect him ever again, or my mom and I will come after you and beat you up. This is such a bad video. It is more racist than the original Hood Mr. Beast trend, which I never thought Mr. Beast was wrong for doing this trend. It was popular, and of course he's gonna do it. I don't care. And I guarantee you, 98% of the population did not give a fuck. It is only 1%.
Yeah, but then there's like 2% of the population who are just goonbags, bro. They're sludge demons. These sludge demons have nothing else going on in their life, and what they do is they want to make everything a big deal. They watch like The Beekeeper and they're like, can you believe how racist Jason Statham is? And oh, Jason Statham and I'm just a beekeeper. I'll just keep bees. That's not what the movie was about. It was about killing the first female president. It's like, shut up, dude.
People like Eden Riley who are miserable as fuck and they need to bitch and complain about every single little thing.
Dyeing your goatee brown and having veneers. It's kind of the whitest shit ever, actually. He looks like he should be in a commercial for insurance. But no, guys, he's really angry. No, sorry, actually being Hood means wearing a bulletproof vest. Is that a bulletproof vest? It just looks like a regular vest, like a tactical vest. And spilling your money everywhere. Dude, you're making a mess, Hood Mr. Beast. What the fuck? Come on.
Guys, I want to kill myself. I'm gonna have some of my Advanced GG. Use code Society for 10% off, by the way. Link in the description. Go get yourself an amazing energy powder drink. I love it. I drink it every single day. Zero sugar. Go and check it out. Link in the description below. I am sick of this video right here. This video right here is literally more racist than anything I've put out in like 5 years. Because according to Eden, only black people and Puerto Ricans can be Hood. I have one last message for Eden Riley. Please reconsider your career. This is one of the worst videos.
Yeah, dude. Only people of a certain shade are allowed to be Hood. You can't have any white Hood good people. They don't exist. That's such so fucking stupid, dude. It's like, dude, oh yeah, so if you go down to the trailer park and you go to like the real hood ass area and there's a trailer park, you're not gonna find any white people there. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Dude, you obviously have never opened your eyes and looked at the actual world. You live in your apartment and cry all the time. That's your existence, goonbag.
Dropped. Am I being petty? Yes. Is rent due? Absolutely. But besides that, I just want to say this video fucking sucks, and it's racist, and sensitive society, aka Oscar, aka Sense, will not stand for racism, okay? I am like the least racist guy you'll ever meet. So, moral of the story, if you're gonna make slop, at least make it entertaining. Anyways, with that said, I've seen enough of Eden Riley.
Yeah, dude's a goonbag. Dude's a goonbag. Sensitive society gets it, bro. Bro wakes up every day and just tries to make an ant out of a mole, or a mountain out of a molehill all the time. Absolute loser behavior. Nobody likes Eden Riley. I keep saying Eden Riley because we need to get this channel out into the ecosphere. We need to bully again. Not bully, but not harass. We're not gonna harass or bully. We're gonna make fun of this person with due diligence. We're gonna give them the right amount of criticism to where they stop being goonbags absolutely forever and ever. Amen. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, boys and girls, we got WestJet here. Indian Moist Critical just ended his career. Oh no, dude. Mutahar is back in the news cycle doing something dumb. Of course, dude, it's Mutahar. Maybe this is another video where he decides to stab his friends in the back again, or he reads too much Reddit and it hurts his feelings and he decides he needs to speak out, when most of the time Mutahar doesn't ever need to speak out because nobody actually needs him to do this. But dude will apologize if he gets like a breeze of pushback half the time. But let's get into this. This is WestJet, one of my favorite creators on the internet, with Moist Critical just ended his career, the Indian version.
Day for the unemployed. Indian Moist Critical just ended his career and dropped a video called "I'm sorry," but what did he do? He bought the Nintendo Switch 2.
Burn him down. Just end him. Take him out. He's cooked. Remove him from the internet. Dude, I can't believe you buy the Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, after you made all those videos of talking about why you don't support the Nintendo Switch 2, and then you bought the Nintendo Switch 2. I know, like, those have been popping up on my timeline for like the last like couple months. He every once in a while I see a video from like old Mutahar, some ordinary gamers has been on a like a trek to like complain about Nintendo, and then he bought it. Oh no, dude. But he's a grown man. You can buy whatever you want. Just tell the haters to shut up, bro. It's so simple. You don't need to apologize.
Vacuum, nothing wrong with it, but then people went digging, and turns out why I'm not buying the Nintendo Switch 2 right now. Nintendo Switch 2 is disappointing. I knew you were gonna get a day one, even though you said you would hold off, lol. Honestly, I took a chance at midnight launch near me. I kind of hope there's a day one exploit somewhere for these. Wrong there, reet. People did not like this betrayal whatsoever.
Dude, I messed up and put the wrong there a few times because I'm actually retarded, though. It's okay, though. It's fine, dude. It's fine. We all be a little stupid with our theirs and theirs.
From Mutahar, you know, he was the chosen one, and he willingly chose to betray his audience's trust.
And there I was, going on a midnight release, and I ended up picking it, you know, just on a walk-in.
His audience said do not redeem it, and there he is, 12 a.m. on a walk-in, straight redeeming it.
Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, there's no way to sugarcoat or cut around this. I did, in fact, commit a hypocrisy. I made a mistake. I should have not bought this product.
There was literally...
Dude, again, folded under zero pressure. Every time, like, Reddit or, like, he gets 3 YouTube comments that say, "We don't like what you're doing, Mutahar," he's like, "Hey, boys and girls, I'm big sorry about that, dude. I actually super cared. I wasn't just spouting nonsense on the internet like it's my job."
Pressure, and he's folding. Like, the way he responds to criticism is worse than the honest criticism itself. We got a man pushing 40, apologizing to the internet for buying a video game console. This feels so inauthentic.
Dude, you'll never get me to apologize about something this gay. Like, dude, my audience can come in and be like, "You said you weren't going to buy that thing," and then I bought it, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I changed my mind. What happens? Who cares, dude? Get a life. Go buy it yourself, dude. Go make some money and go buy it yourself. Quit being a poor boy. Quit being a poor boy and go buy it yourself, and quit being a whiner. Don't tell me what I can and can't buy. I'm just giving you guys the information I don't want to give you. Today is King Jiffy media coats. Tomorrow is tomorrow, King Jiffy Coats, and there's nothing that's going to change that. If I end up being a little bit hypocritical, oh, it happens, dude, because we're humans and we're all hypocritical goon bags.
Authentic, and hands down, he's letting his audience dictate what he believes in. It's cringe.
Now, the reason why this is a
And
pretty
what we call this is pussy behavior.
big mistake, and I do absolutely believe I should actually apologize to my audience, is I didn't practice what I preached. You know, I said you should vote with your wallet, and what did I do?
Oh my god, dude, you voted with your wallet and you bought it, and now everybody's mad at you. Or like 10 people in your comments, so you decided to make this video because fucking the wind blew and knocked you over.
I straight up charged my card and got the Switch 2.
Post Nintendo clarity. Muda switched on us, literally. I can't believe you would switch to a different opinion. At this rate, Indian Critical might have a shot at dethroning Ludwig in the Backbone Olympics. I'm not under-exaggerating how upset people were. What was the point in making that video then? Seemed like you were dead set on not getting it. You literally said you weren't buying one though. Not trying to be dramatic, but I legit don't know if I can trust you in your videos now. Thanks for supporting the company that tries to sue Palworld into oblivion. Such a great move. Like, how are you going to position yourself as like a critic and like a hater of the product and then be there first in line redeeming it? Truth be told, I got no problem with Canadian Critical. He seems like a decent guy, but he does seem to fold a bit under pressure to like Reddit and Twitter of all places. I had the grave...
Dude, yeah, he deleted his Twitter. This is something funny that happened, right? So he deleted his Twitter because it was getting a little racist over there, which, oh my god, dude, somebody's making jokes and you don't like them. Oh, well, I better delete the app. And then just like spends an unredeemable amount of time on Reddit and just gets sucked into this Reddit mind aids, and the Reddit mind aids ruins all the fun. And he just like folded under dude, he said the same thing with his own friend Nux, dude. He folded under zero pressure and it made him look like an absolute retard.
Fortune of looking at Reddit, and they're toasting him there too. He is never a man of his word, always pleasing the masses and crowd, just like Charlie.
You know, I could apologize for far more worse, but, you know, realistically, it's just apologizing for purchasing the system that, you know, I kind of made a big hullabaloo about, right?
Yeah, exactly. Why are you...
Dude could have easily said not to get it and then say, I got it to test it myself. He could have spun this in any direction, but that would have required him to be smart. I'm not saying that Mutahar is a dumb man. I'm not. I'm just saying the dude is like constantly putting his own foot in his mouth, but he could have easily said, like the day he bought it, bro, said, I picked up the Switch 2, so you don't have to. Boom. Boom, you got a video, bro. You got the video that every YouTuber makes. Don't buy this product. I bought it, so you don't have to. You could have easily done that and then talked about the pros, and then you could talk about all the cons that you want. And then you could keep going on your same little rant that you've been doing, but instead, you fucking tried to hide it from everybody, and you were like shoving it, you were keystering it every chance you got because you were scared your audience was gonna find it and roast you on Reddit and Twitter, and you were crying, and this face looks like he just like splooged in his oatmeal. But yeah, dude, he could have easily spun it to his favor, but instead he tried to hide it and stuff like a little pussy, because that's what Mutahar does, dude. I mean, that's like one of his consistent things. Now, I'm not saying that Mutahar always sucks. I actually like Mutahar a lot of the time. I just think when he gets like the most minuscule amount of pressure, the dude always folds, and it's kind of pathetic.
You apologizing?
You know, I could apologize for far more worse.
You know, I might have bought the Switch too, but I could have been touching kids. He's trying to like gaslight us or something. Like, it doesn't matter. Turns out he really is some ordinary gamer. All of this over a kid's console with Mario Kart. Like, I truly can't be bothered anymore. Let me make some money real quick. Are you a loser playing Valorant all day and have no friends? Well, no.
No worries, you can get yourself a Switch 2 and beat your sibling with it. If you have a sibling and they won't shut up and you're worried because your PC keyboard doesn't hit the way you want it to hit against their dome, you can always buy the Switch 2. That way when you hit them with it, just the little nunchuck pops up and you don't break the console, you just break your sibling.
Because I got the solution for you. This video is sponsored by Polybuzz. Polybuzz got a plethora of AI chatbots you can talk to, ranging from anime to like human.
Dude, I'm sorry, if you are so lonely that you need these, I mean, cool, dude. Cool. cool, you got a little app to make friends, but make friends in real life. Go touch some grass. Go to the library and like make out with some books in public. Somebody will ask you, why are you being so weird making out with books in public? And then you can start a conversation from there. Sure, it might be with the police, but at least you're making friends.
The App Store, so what are you waiting for? Download now using the link in the description and pinned comment and use my code JET77 to get some premium features for free. Oh, and if I didn't mention it, the app is free and you're even able to use the bot I created. Lol. You wooed me, bro. I'm literally just their perfect little clone. Thank you, Polly Buzz, for sponsoring today's video. Life's a sandwich. No matter how you flip it, the bread comes first, and, you know, rent was due.
But in reality, I just wanted to cover things from an objective perspective. I wanted to show that there were some games.
Oh, dude, the lack of ukulele. Dude, well, that video will always live on as the greatest, like, crap apology ever. It was basically this chick. I don't know if you guys don't know the lore on that one. It was this chick who, like, made goofy, like, song videos, but she made an apology where she like sang with the ukulele and it was fucking amazing.
Cyberpunk 2077, which worked out of the box day one.
I swear to God, I genuinely see a timeline where he gets bullied by Reddit and then he has to return his Switch too. I'm no expert on this by any means, but isn't like being a hypocrite
Dude,
really—
Mutahar, listen to me, buddy. Listen to me, buddy. I will take this off your hands. I will bite the bullet. I will be a true friend here. I know everybody knows that King Jiffy Coats and Mutahar, like we like meet in the middle every once in a while. We meet at the Canadian and American border and we deep make out in like a really scary way. Our mustaches get locked together and we have to like trim just to get ourselves uncoupled from each other's faces. But I will swallow the bullet here for you guys. I will swallow that load and I will take that Nintendo Switch 2 off your hands if you really feel that bad. If you really feel that much like a hypocrite, it's always okay if you want to send it to me, buddy. I will take the heat from the audience, bro. I'll take that for you.
really frowned upon, even religiously, like Christianity, Islam. I think that's like a bad thing. Personally, I think on YouTube, the most important thing is authenticity. You know, don't treat your audience like idiots. You guys know I'm a scumbag and I'd promote gambling to you.
There's nothing I can say.
Yeah, dude, I'm in the same way, dude. Scumbag right here. Absolute goon monster, and I'm okay with that, dude. I'm here to huckle juck at idiots on the internet. And right now, dude, I'm willing to be the good guy and take that Switch 2 off your hand, Mutahar. Just remember that I'm here for you, buddy. I'm here for you.
I feel like ultimately I do have to apologize for that, and that's what I do.
This is actually the most embarrassing thing I've seen, Loki. He feels so flip-floppy, and these apologies to me feels like he's just kind of doing damage control to keep his audience. And you know what they say, right? Actions speak louder than words, and just return the Nintendo Switch 2 if you want to stand by your morals. No, your audience doesn't want a 12-minute video of you coping and justifying.
Yeah, dude, you could have easily beaten this so fast, dude, if you would have just, like, thought like a YouTuber and stopped thinking like you're a fucking actual warrior online, an actual, like, cool base dude on the internet, which you're not. I mean, sometimes you are, but like, come on, dude. This, you could have easily flipped this as I bought the Switch 2 so you don't have to, and then like made a video on it, got some initial backlash. You could have been like, hey, it's me Mutahar here. It's me Mutahar here, and today I actually went to the midnight launch of the Switch 2. Now I know I said not to buy it, but I wanted to see what all the hype was about and if it was actually a meaningful improvement over the Switch 1. And then you could have like done your like soy jacking. You could talk about the garbage price of it. You could have like taken a poop on camera and then like thrown it at the screen and been like, ha, you guys are full of shit. Like, that could have been a good joke. It could have landed, dude. Everybody likes a little bit of shit throwing. That's what I do on the internet every day. And it could have been fun, but instead, dude, you fucking hit it like a bitch.
Your purchase.
And, you know, you don't want to watch my videos anymore because you don't like me anymore because of the Switch 2 stuff. Then, you know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to wave by. We're gonna have to wave by at each other.
Why is he guilt tripping us now?
All I can really do is say I'm sorry. That's really all I can do.
Wrong. Go return it right now. Sell it on Facebook Marketplace.
You know, I can't just whip myself or do something to self-flagellate myself just for the camera at this point.
You're already doing that. This is like
This is so pathetic. This is the saddest thing ever. At first I thought it was gonna be like more memes and stuff. I thought I was gonna have more fun making fun of the fact that he bought it and like who cares what a grown man does with his money. But like, dude, this makes it look way worse. This makes it like you're like so pathetic in this whole situation. You should have just said, yeah, I fucking bought it. I'm a hypocrite. What are you gonna do about it? end video with the fucking middle finger popped up, being like, "Oh, dude, you're a fucking pussy. I'm gonna move on, dude."
Humiliation ritual. You're talking for 12 minutes apologizing for buying a game console. I really do feel like a bad person in this. I don't want to send you guys mixed signals. Come on. Obviously he's apologizing for the hypocrisy and whatnot, but like it is kind of funny when it's actually over if you know, boil it down to brass tacks. I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently there's a Nintendo Reddit and they posted Mutahar on there. I think the only justification for this is if you're a Mario Kart super fan and you want like a nice
Days In makes every...
You're a Mario Kart super fan, and all you want to do is just like keep one hand on the joystick and the other hand on your meat and just slap it and tap it all the way. Now, I know a bunch of... I have friends that are like big Nintendo fans, and they just want to play every game that Nintendo makes, even though it's expensive or whatever, and they don't care about any of that shit. They absolutely don't care. You could tell them that Nintendo like fries babies up and serves them to the public as like a nice treat, and they would say, "Cool, dude. Sounds fun to me, dude. I don't care about any of that. I'm gonna play Mario." And that's fine, dude. I think that a lot of this soy jacking on the internet over like different costs and stuff gets a little fucking annoying. Now, I get it, dude. I get it that these companies are sleaze bags and it fucking sucks. And I'm not saying defend the prices. You can be critical of them and then say you don't care as well. Be like, yeah, dude, it mad sucks that they're charging $80 for a fucking Mario Kart game. But I also really love Mario Kart and I want to play this, so I'm going to buy it. Like, it's so easy to do that. It's so fucking simple. But then you don't get all of the spurgs to join your thing, because then you're just kind of like kowtowing to the popular opinion on the internet and you're scared to get pushback. I mean, it's why people all the time call me like... They're like, "Oh my god, King Jiffy, dude, you're so fucking like rage baity. You're trying to rage bait everybody." It's like, or I'm just not echoing the popular opinion like a little bitch, dude. I'm just telling you what 90% of people actually think and are too scared to say it on YouTube because they're little pussies, dude. It's like, dude, you can like be hyped about something and still be critical of it, and you can buy something and still be critical of it. I mean, like, yeah, sure, you're not voting with your wallet, you're not gonna do the movement thing, but you can still talk shit. Like, I don't understand why like we have to all pretend that we have to be a part of some massive movement when we can just talk shit about the thing online, be like, yeah, I bought it. I know I'm a hypocrite in this regard, but I'm still gonna be critical of it because this is bullshit.
Periods. But other than that, even I'm holding off. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is expensive, especially in India where I live. $699 is plenty. Like Rick Harrison, I think I might need to call it an expert here. All right, Mr. Nux, I'm gonna need some post-Nux clarity on this situation. Do you know what happened with Muda?
Oh god, you're calling the right guy or the wrong guy. What's up?
So, Muda redeemed a Switch 2 the other day.
Dude, we got Nux Taku for the video, dude. Nux Taku's on the video. This is fucking hilarious.
Despite making like 3 videos saying he would never buy it, that's trash, overpriced. What do you think of that?
I'd apologize personally.
All right, Nux, what if I told you he already made a 12-minute apology video?
Thank God. Post-Nintendo clarity. It's crazy.
"Why I'm not buying that Switch 2 right now," said the Indian guy. The Switch 2's sitting on his desk. Now let me explain, okay? Let me explain myself real quick.
People did not like this, bro.
dude. I think it's fun. I do think it's funny that Nux had the same thing. You're being a pussy, Nux. I would have made a video the moment I bought it saying why I bought the Nintendo Switch 2 so you don't have to. Like, I instantly would have made that video and I would have talked more shit, dude. I would have talked more shit, or I would have told me what I liked about it. I would have said, oh, there's all these nice improvements, but also I think the price point's literally bullshit. I think they're gouging you. I don't think this is worth as much, especially in comparison to, like, and then you could bring up like the Steam Deck or the ROG Ally or whatever, and you could have like those comparisons right on hand, and you could actually do a service to your audience instead of just fucking like self-flatulating until you accidentally show it on camera and then make the gayest apology ever.
Who told us not to buy it so we had a better chance at getting one early? Vote with your wallet. Proceeds to vote yes. Bro stood on nothing. Bro put his foot down so hard on the Switch 2 and bounced up from the force and landed right in his hand. Stop buying overhyped games on release. Same MF that went to a midnight launch for an overhyped release. I understand why he made the apology now. Bro was getting toasted. At the end of the day, he shouldn't have even made this stupid apology video, because otherwise he'll garner an audience that knows stuff bothers him and they'll keep pushing on his buttons. Like, he's essentially doing the equivalent of digging straight down in Minecraft. You know, he's stuck in a bottomless pit, and the only thing he has is a shovel, and he just keeps digging himself into a deeper hole.
Our word is really all we have. That's really what it comes down to.
Oh my god, dude. You are not the guy to stand on your word, bro. You backpedal like a motherfucker, dude. The breeze hits you and your bike just starts slamming in reverse, dude.
What I will not apologize for is purchasing and keeping Cyberpunk 2077 on the Switch. But anyways, I'm kind of talking in circles, really. Apologize for the Switch 2 stuff. Didn't practice what I preached there. And all I can say is I'm sorry, and I'll do better.
You know, he really went from Indian moist critical to Indian hypocritical. I genuinely believe this guy is just so terminally online, his sense of reality is like completely warped. Hey, it takes one to know one, know what I'm saying? You gotta ask
This honestly hits me too. I'm so terminally online with this YouTube shit that I'm constantly like thinking about it, dude. I'm like, what's the next drama, dude? Oh my god, dude, rubbing my nipples. I gotta get in the vibe. And it, like, I have to like separate, when I shut this computer off, I have to like reset my mind so I can go back to the real world for a bit.
What type of person cares if a YouTuber's being a hypocrite? Like, inherently, this is loser, unemployed, parasocial activity. And as he said himself, your word is really all you have, and you should probably practice what you preach. But, like, do I really care? You know what I mean? Like, I don't personally care. The only reason I'm making this video is for money.
I do have to apologize.
Based. Exact same reason I'm making this video. Exact same reason. I can put this fucking idiot on the thumbnail and say he lied, and or something like along the same regard. I get a bunch of Mutahar people to show up in my comments to tell me what a fucking douchebag I am. They don't watch the video at all. Then some people watch it, they like it, then they watch more of my videos, and then I just rack up money, and then I slowly start a sweatshop.
That's for that, and that's what I do.
Like, these apology videos are so weird because who are you apologizing to? You're in a room with a webcam. This is like schizo. If you want the TLDR, Mutahar screamed the N-word unmuted. Okay. And truth be told, even then he shouldn't apologize. Subscribe if you...
Dude, dude. Dude, Mutahar just goes on his LeafyIsHere arc, dude, where he's just posting the N-word every morning on Twitter. That would be the best change for Mutahar. I think if he just doubled down on everything and just been like an absolute goonbag, I think it would be funny. I think that Mutahar takes this shit way too seriously. I think he thinks the internet's a real place half the time, and it's delusional, bro. It's fucking delusional. But anyway, that's all I got on this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe to your favorite monster on the internet, which is King Jiffy Coats. And I'll catch you on the next one. All right, boys and girls, boys and girls, we got another Sensitive Society video on the channel. We know that we love our boy Sensitive here. He is a sweet, sweet boy. He is constantly wanting to make out with me in my DMs. He's hitting me up. He's like, Jiffy, dude, we love you so much, dude. I want you in my bed. And I'm like, Sensitive, you need to cool it down there, brother. I'm married with a child. I can't have you sending me these illicit photos all the time. But anyways, when him and Diesel Patches aren't trying to harass me, I also like his content. This is called, I don't know what to title this, but she blank around and found out. Now the thumbnail for this is one of my favorite streamers in the world to make fun of. Old Denims, old jean jacket here, old Levi's is being stupid again, absolute goon bag. But we're gonna see how crazy this gets. I want to go down this little rabbit hole. But yeah, this is Sensitive Society. Let's get right into it.
You know her, you've heard of her, and just like Frogan, no one watches these Hassan orbiters.
By the way, if you're mad about my camera placement, I'm doing that on purpose so you can hear the stupidity of her words without staring at her boobs. You guys need to do that. I'm so sorry that I'm ruining half of the entertainment for you, but I am doing a service to my audience.
I've made a few videos about her. I'm getting ahead of myself. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a great Monday. Believe it or not, it's been a minute since the last time I talked about Denims, a popular Twitch streamer. As a matter of fact, let me correct that. The largest female political streamer. Damn. The last time we spoke of this extremely talented woman was almost a month ago, believe it or not.
And she's just been quiet. It's been all quiet on the Western Front. We have had no stupidity hitting the towers yet, but just wait, dude, just wait.
Today, she leaked some DMs with Tectone, and I'm sure she thought this was going to cook. Everyone was going to love her and be on her side, because for whatever reason right now, it's super trendy and popular to shit on Asmongold.
By the way, I'm not like the biggest Tectone guy. I want to like put that out on the forefront. I think that he's got a ton of skeletons in his closet, and I think that he lies quite a bit. I'm not going to say that he doesn't. And he's got some cases on him right now that when those cases come to fruition, I want to see what comes out of that.
Shit on Tectone, especially on Twitter, and call them all sorts of things. So it all started yesterday when Yeet uploaded this clip.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely think that Denims has Tectone derangement syndrome. I think she is a very weak-minded individual that cannot get over her sexual thirst for me. And I just feel like she can't keep her name out of my mouth because she wants to be with me, and that's just pretty much it.
This is kind of funny. And here's the thing: I do find Tectone entertaining. I also think that Tectone is like good at his streamer job. I do have to say though, if the stuff comes out with his, because he's got an ongoing case against another streamer for like some allegations and stuff, I don't want to talk on that until like we get that all ironed out. It's like I want to make fun of this dude for being like a bald goon bag, but I don't have enough stuff ready at the nuts yet to shoot straight forward, you know what I mean? And right now dude has been mad funny in this whole drama. I think he's been like a kind of a funny voice in this whole situation, and until I get some more hard evidence, I'm not gonna like chastise the entire guy, which is honestly, whenever you hear like accusations and stuff on the internet, you should wait until there's like a lot of stuff piled up. There should be like enough to say, hey, this is the time we hit this guy. This is when it happens. Otherwise, if you jump out early, you could just be a part of the goon hate mod. Like with the Destiny stuff, I jumped on it early, and that was one of the biggest mistakes I ever did because of the fact that it like outed the story of the victim way too early. And now that it's heated up more, I've actually had to make other Destiny videos where I had to kind of apologize. I mean, I don't feel bad for watching the video I watched. I wasn't the one who put it out there on the internet. I'm just like jumping in on what's going on. The big news is hit. The big news is hit. Bombs have landed. We gotta see the havoc. But like at the same time, I did have to make other ones. Like I had to check out like other videos and other corroborating evidence just to like prove like, hey, this is what's going on. I made a mistake here for covering this early, and I think that's something important to do.
And it sucks because I mean I'm already happily in a relationship and it'll never work. You know, maybe, I mean, she did invite me to Fortnite a couple of years ago. Maybe I'll take her up on that offer one day. But the reality is that I just feel like it's honestly really sad. I do. I think it's really, really, really fucking sad because
dude, the concern trolling here is hilarious. This is like good concern trolling. I'm not gonna lie, dude. This is pretty fucking funny.
I understand that the heart wants what the heart wants. But Denims, I'm sorry, I will never date you.
Bro, that concern trolling was amazing, bro. I fucking loved that, dude. That was actually pretty good. That was pretty amazing. I want to know what these leaked texts are, dude. I hope we get into it.
Oh, I'm sorry, and it'll just never work.
Denims just wants that Tectone D. Now, to you and me and everyone else, you can clearly tell this is satirical. This is just sarcasm. You get it, right? Tectone is just fucking around. Denims is talking her shit 24/7 nonstop about him and his dad and anyone else that is around the Tectone community, if you will.
By the way, his dad is a goon bag, bro. His dad is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. The fact that he utilized his dad as like a defense about like a virtue defense against Frogan is cringe, bro. It's like your brother served. Why don't you use your brother as an example? Because he didn't sexually harass like 30 women, bro. I think that you're using your dad, and then he tried to like play it off. Well, my dad has cancer. It's like, yeah, dude, that doesn't stop the fact that he harassed 30 women.
Pretty much anyone that she doesn't like, just spread misinformation. Tectone touched a 4-year-old proof. There isn't none, but just trust me. And how do you think Denims responded to this? Did she respond with a laughing emoji? Did she respond by saying something funny or sassy? She leaked DMs with Tectone. I'm sure in her mind, she was going to win this. She was going to win the argument. She was going to own Tectone and his career, retire him, and use your imagination. What do you think the DMs looked like? Was it something disgusting? Was it something horrible? tragic, a death threat potentially. I mean, this tweet got 20,000 likes and 500,000 views. This has to be some insane, disgusting shit, right? I might have to cancel this video and drop like 10 Tectone videos exposing him.
Dude, it's here, dude. If Tectone said anything absolutely goonbag behavior, oh, we're roasting Tectone video time, dude. I'm gonna fucking sleep my beat right on top of Tectone's forehead and say, listen here, you little bitch boy. I'm gonna put you in your place. Let's see what happens, though.
Right? I'm going to make a special exception and share these DMs with the public. Do with this information what you will, alright? So here we have Tectone. A few months ago, Tectone says, yo, you want to play Marvel Rivals sometime? I know we've had poor interactions in the past, and we've both said pretty awful shit to one another, but I kind of don't want to hold grudges on people anymore. All good if not. Is this supposed to...
Holy shit, dude. Tectone's a fucking goblin, bro. We need to burn Tectone down, dude. Rally the internet, boys. Well, these internet streets are getting pretty wild. We need to take some Tectone down. Bad Baldy. Shave his beard. That way he looks like he looks like a giant penis. He's a dickhead. He's a loser, dude. We need to take him down. Oh my god, he wanted to play a video game with you? Holy shit, my dude. Oh my god, dude. This is the smoking gun we needed to burn his entire career. This is it. It's nothing else. None of the things that I said earlier on that we need to keep a look at, right? No. We need to burn him because he wanted to play fucking Marvel Rivals with you. Dear God, Denims is a loser.
Expose Tectone as a what? As a nice guy? Did you think these DMs were career ending? You feel so confident about it. Do with this information what you will, and then snaps the fingers like a sassy queen. These DMs aren't bad. This is just Tectone reaching out, being the bigger man, and wanting to bury the hatchet. And you decide to ignore it and then post it on Twitter as some kind of own. I got him, guys. He was trying to be nice and bury the hatchet and end the beef. I got him. I'm exposing him. I don't think anyone will see this and be like, you know what? I'm not going to watch Tectone anymore. I'm going to block him, report him. If anything, this makes him look like a grown, mature person wanting to end the drama. Now, Tectone, she didn't want to play Marvel Rivals with you, and you're looking for an extra partner. I'm just shooting my shot here. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I'll play Marvel Rivals with you. Hell, dude, I'll play Fortnite with you. Since Denims isn't a gamer like that, she probably sucks at the game either way. So she thought she cooked here, and no, and the crowd goes quiet. She's acting like she just exposed him for being a pedophile or something. What is this supposed to accomplish?
Dude, you cooked him. He's over, dude. He might as well just pack it up, dude. His new girlfriend's gonna leave him. He's gonna be living homeless. He's gonna be jerking off under an overpass, all because Denims tweet hit the towers, bro, and it's over, dude. It's over. You basically should never make content again, bro. Kick him off the platform. He needs to be on Twitter just spousing dumb stuff like Leafy, bro. Just get him out of here. He has nothing. There's nothing he can do to save his career. Denims has just cooked too hard. She, like always, dude, she's the smartest person in the room. Always, dude. She's not a dumb bimbo. I promise you.
So Tectone decided to be a bigger man and settle a grudge / drama. So he was the first one to step forward to do the right thing. Denims, you are just literally undateable and obnoxiously miserable cunt. I'm sorry. Based tweet. So he respectfully asked to play a game and squash beef. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, guys, this makes me look at Tectone in a completely different way. Denims continues, of course, quoting Tectone here. She's so obsessed with me and even reached out to play Fortnite with me. I exposed his lies. Bro, what fucking lies? Wow, this is what men get for trying to extend an olive branch. This has nothing to do with man versus women. And your move is to leak DMs.
Dude, every time, bro, every time it's like, oh, exposed. It's a sexism. It's not me being looking like I'm a fucking idiot like always. No. This is sexism. We need to rally behind that.
Okay, sure. And then make it all about men versus women. It's just like, oh, come on.
Dude, every time, dude, it's so funny. Every one of these goon bags, every time they get into any sort of hot water, they attach it to some bigger political movement so that they can change the rhetoric, dude. So now it's not two streamers having a retard off. No. Now it's about men and women's rights. And where do you sit on that? Are you a feminist? Because if you're a feminist, you have to disavow everything that this guy says. And that to me is so fucking funny, dude. That's so funny. It's like This is the same thing that Anissa Jomha did when she was getting a little bit of flack from donut operators. She made the entire conversation about like gun ownership. It's like, dude, come the fuck on, dude. We know why you're putting it in this direction, so you can get some like some Twitter losers to jump on your side without actually looking at anything critically. It's so fucking retarded.
Come on. You're such a loser. You're such a miserable little bitch. Sorry, I'm not interested in olive branches from people who sexually abuse my friends and speak about women in this way. And then, you know, the whole false narrative, the Tectone sexually abused someone. It's just like, so you can
now, here's the thing about that. I think that there has been a little bit of sweeping for this, and I want to be a little cash money. I don't have enough information or evidence that has proven it either way. So far, what I have seen in the hit pieces I've watched on Tectone is they don't have any like solid evidence. It's a bunch of stuff pulled out of context and put together to make it look like he has this like pattern of abuse, which it doesn't really land for me, right? It doesn't really land. And I said the same thing with Destiny, and I don't like Destiny, where it was like people were pulling a bunch of other stuff to make it look like a pattern, and some of it landed, some of it didn't, and the same thing happens with Tectone. Now, other than the actual case that we have on hand, I don't see as much hard evidence pointing against Tectone as I did with Destiny. And I think that there's an interesting correlation here, and I think that we need more evidence to come out before I can make an actual judgment, before I can just make an actual character assassination on Tectone. Before I make a video that Tectone is 1000% done or Tectone's a little fucking pussy bag, I need to have more evidence. And the problem with this is there's not enough that has hit the timeline yet. When shit changes, we will see. Right now, it's just like ex-girlfriend mad at Tectone saying shit. He says opposite shit. Where is the proof here? I need to see more proof. If you guys have that for me, if you know some videos, link them down in the description below, and I will check them out. I will 100% do my due diligence. But until then, I have not seen anything that makes me think that Tectone's an absolute 100% goonbag. Now, is there some stuff that's sussy-wussy? Absolutely. And I think that should be called out, which I did in this video. Look at me being a good-ass fucking YouTuber here, dude. Look at me doing shit for you. Like, I'm not just picking sides because, oh, he's on the non-Hassan side, so I'm instantly on his side. No. I want to keep everybody $1.50, dude. I want to keep everything above water, but I need the evidence to do that.
Slander anyone you don't like on Twitter. So I could go on here and be like, Denims raped a 14-year-old who was autistic, had Down syndrome, and was blind. Do I have proof? No.
Bro, I have a feeling that YouTube's been chilling up on moderation, because I've been like checking out other people's videos and shit, and even my videos have been like keeping monetization better than they were like a month ago, or not a month ago. Like when I first got monetized at the beginning of this month, I was getting like copped down, dude. I was getting my dick slapped off for everything. Now I'm starting to notice that all my videos went green, bro. Everything's starting to go green and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on with YouTube? Is YouTube chilling out on the censorship? Is YouTube taking a step back? Is it doing what I've been telling Twitch to do? Because if that's what's happening, bro, we're living in the best timeline.
But if I have enough clout, I can make it a thing, right? And I can make it a constant thing. Denims did 9/11 with Hassan and Frogan. They were all on the same plane. Can I show proof of that? Absolutely not. No, I don't feel like showing proof. I just feel like saying whatever I feel like. These people cannot be real. I guarantee you, people like Frogan and Denims are miserable. And they're also miserable to be around. I am so sick of this narrative going around online that Tectone is...
How did bro cook that kill, dude? He was like getting his ass kicked. How did he win that, bro? Honestly, fucking Sensitive Society on this Fortnite kill was fucking killing it, dude. I don't, like, my autistic ass would have fucking been, like, cooked in 2 seconds there, dude. This is bullshit. This is, he's got hacks on, dude. We're spreading the narrative right now. Dude, Sensitive Society hacks at Fortnite. Do I have any proof for this? Or do I have anything to substantiate this accusation? Absolutely not. But if we can just call anybody anything on the internet, he's hacking on Fortnite. Did you see that fucking kill, dude? It's bullshit.
This horrible person. I guess it's my turn to speak on the truth about Tectone.
Dude, he missed every fucking shot. He missed every fucking shot and then just happens to sneeze a victory royale. Get the fuck out of here.
Experience with him. So I'm about to be very brave and stunning, so hopefully you guys don't make fun of me for crying. And if you appreciate how brave I am for this, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel, notifications on. Gotta plug all of that. A few weeks ago, Tectone was very kind and he invited me to his live stream, to his podcast. It was a great time. Everyone was nice. I don't even know how Tectone found my channel, but all the experiences I've had with with him on YouTube.
You'll send Tectone. You'll send all of the fucking people to your podcast. All of the people to your podcast that like send me nudes on the internet allegedly without proof that I will never substantiate. You'll send them all shit, but no, not King Jiffy Coats. I'm not cool enough for you, dude. I don't goon hard enough on the internet. I see how it is, Tectone. You fucking bald goon bag.
And on Discord, he's been nothing but kind to me. He's not the horrible person people paint him out to be, and it sucks to see people make videos or tweets that go viral calling him a pedophile, a rapist. That's just not real. That's not the case. Sucks to see someone that's actually a pretty decent human being, a content creator, be slandered like that. Enough of me glazing Tectone. I just want to share my experience with him, my side of the story, if you will. And I'm not the only one that feels like this. I found this tweet and it says, going to make a special exception and share these DMs with the public. Do with this info what you will. And this guy shares some DMs that he has with Tectone. Yo, bro, today was a good ass day. I appreciate the F out of you. Your growth as a human has been a joy to watch, and thank you for being part of my life. What a horrible and disgusting thing to say. Tectone exposed video coming soon, guys. Just wait.
Dude, every message Tectone sends me is you have a gross butthole and we need you need to stop gaping on the internet. And I'm like, what the fuck, Tectone? You've never even seen my butthole, dude. Why are you throwing butthole slander at me, dude? That's why I'm always talking a little bit of poop on Tectone. That's why I bring up some of this stuff, is because he's always making fun of my butthole, dude. And it's like, leave my butthole alone, Tectone.
Keep up the grind. Your weight loss journey is inspirational AF. What a disgusting person. Can YouTube and Twitch and Kick ban him all at the same time? This is completely unacceptable. How dare you be positive, sir? And I also found this tweet and it says, so Tectone was the bigger man and trying to mend bridges with you while you kept on dumping gasoline on it. Right. Sharing this DM just makes you look worse, Denims. And Denims is just retarded. I don't know, maybe she has brain damage. Did she box at Creator Clash 1 or 2?
No, dude, she was just born. She was just born without a brain. She was born without a brain. It all went to her boobs. All of her knowledge went to her boobs, and that's what most of her audience focuses on to begin with. So, like, if we're gonna be honest about the whole situation, she's an idiot. And there is like so many smarter female creators out there that actually do a service for like the female rights and stuff, and like stuff out there, and but not her, dude. She's the fucking worst, dude. She's like, all she is a barnacle on Hassan's nutsack, bro, and she has nothing else to give to the internet.
I found this tweet from Yeet. Once again, shout out to him. It says, Ethan reverses the Destiny Orbiter allegations onto Denims, and since Denims loves to leak DMs, these are some DMs with a Twitch streamer who goes by Destiny. It still really sucks that we didn't get to fuck. You've still got part of the date left. You can do it, but wait, are you actually serious? I don't know. Are you guys not on good terms now? No, on good terms with who? This guy. What? I wanted to F Atlas and you. Whoa, you know what? Maybe she did want the Tectone dig. I don't know. I mean, if she just wants to fuck everyone.
Holy shit, dude. Here's something funny about this, dude. She shoved herself into the Destiny drama, saying that the reason Destiny was like rude to her is because she wouldn't fuck him. Now, this is a huge bombshell, and I don't think sensitive society knows how big of a bombshell this is, because of the fact that if you take this plus the leaked audio from the Willie Mac show thing, it shows the exact opposite and proves her unequivocally as a fucking liar, dude. She 100% lied, and we have like hard evidence to prove this now, dude. This is big. I'm not memeing here. This is actually a big hit to the drama. So she inserts herself where other people actually went through like bullshit with Destiny. She inserts herself into that situation, and it's unequivocally the opposite of what she's saying, which is so hilarious because almost every single time she's projecting, and this is 100% her projecting herself into the situation because she wishes she was one of these other girls that fucked Destiny. That's crazy, bro. He fucking shut her down, and she got soyed out and went and fucked some other dude on Destiny's couch. That is the whole thing that happened in that situation. That's fucking crazy. We just got this bombshell.
Can I be added to the list? Does anyone know how I could get on that waiting list? I guess you just fucking anyone. I'm just putting this out there. Whoever has that list, if you could write my name, just put Oscar or Sensitive Society or Sense so she knows where to find me. I have an Instagram, Denims. And this will all be done for scientific purposes, by the way. And Tectone did respond to this, and he says, guys, Denims leaked.
Bro, stop trying to fuck Denims, bro. That, like, I get it, Sense. You're fucking lonely. That's why you're fucking hitting me up all the time to have sex with you. But I don't want to either, dude. You need to stop trying to fleece people for your sexual proclivities on the internet, Sensitive Society. It's getting a little out of hand.
I'm a reasonable, forgiving person before she started calling me. Am I cooked? Yeah, what's up with everyone just being like, yeah, that guy's a Nazi, that guy's a pedophile, that guy's a rapist, that guy probably touched a 4th grader. I don't know, I don't like that guy, so he's a pedophile. Oh no, you try to be the bigger man and put aside your differences, despite having totally different outlooks on the world. While she wants to live in an echo chamber and virtual signal to her tolerant audience, you're an evil fucking animal. Tectone responds with, she spends every day talking about how fucking horrible I am, and beyond reasoning, then shows DMs of me being reasonable AF. What did she think this was going to do? I guess Tectone's career is over, and he's gonna have to go work at Subway starting Monday, so today.
Them talks about you?
He's not gonna work at Subway. He's gonna find a bridge to jerk off under. That's what he's gonna do, dude. He's gonna be a under bridge gooner.
Dude, I only watch Denims clips offline. Yeah, with my pants off. Yeah, I can't watch those on stream.
I mean, it looks like me and Tectone have a lot more in common than I thought. We have all watched Denims live on Twitch with our pants off, right? This is a safe space, okay? You could be.
I have not. I will not condone this gooning behavior to the weirdest liar piece of shit on the internet. I don't like Denims. I don't find her attractive. I think she's fucking goon bag, dude. All she does is be a fucking little goon fruitcake. And every time, dude, it comes down to it, I'm like, oh shit. I go to find a picture for a thumbnail. I'm like, she's kind of attractive. But then I just remember the retardation that comes out of her mouth. And like, could you imagine just having to sit in the same room with her to like have the conversation and be a pre-coitus, dude? Pre-coitus. You have to have that conversation, bro. I would fucking get up and walk out of the room. I'd be like, I can't, dude. I can't even get a boner right now. I know my micro penis, it doesn't look like I have a boner when I have one, but I don't want to even like, he's not responding, bro. He's not responding. You're too fucking retarded.
Be open about it, leave it in the comment section below. There we have it, guys. That's about it. It looks like Tectone is a horrible person. Anyways, with that said, I've said everything I wanted to get off my chest. It's 12 a.m. I'm gonna go to bed because I have to wake up early to go to the gym because I don't want to be froken size. So with that said, I'm out. Drop a like.
Okay. Fuck you guys. I know you guys are saying you should go to the gym too. Go to the gym, King Jiffy Coats. You're a fat fuck. Fuck you guys, okay? Okay, like, leave me alone, dude. All I wanted to do is just be happy and, like, provide you with funny content for the internet. And you have to bring it my way every single time. And with that, guys, that's all I got on this one. I think we covered about every base, dude. I think we've looked in every hole. And I think it's time for me to move on to the next video. So with that, I love you all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Like and subscribe. This is wild. This is a wild thing that just hit the timeline, bro. Just hit the timeline. John Redcorn's voice actor has been murdered, which is insane, dude. Voice actors just be getting popped out there, dude. This is Count Dankula 2, Electric Boogaloo, his channel. I think he does politics and stuff on this channel. I don't usually watch what he does on this, but I saw this, and I like Count Dankula enough to where I think this is going to be an entertaining breakdown of a man losing his life, which is... I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, let's get into Count Dankula's telling me about some dude dying. This is gonna be insane. This is actually wild.
Of the Hill actor who voiced John Redcorn dies in shooting at 59. So basically, John Redcorn got in an argument with his neighbor, and his neighbor just killed him. Yeah, I think the neighbor...
fucked, dude. Could you imagine being like, hey, bro, your grass is looking kind of fucking grassy. I need you to bam, 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 bam. And then we just don't get more John Redcorn and King of the Hill. His neighbor fucking sucks, dude. His neighbor is a goon monster, and this guy needs to stay in jail forever. He needs to be buried under the jail for getting rid of John Redcorn. My King of the Hill fans out there, dude, how do we feel about this?
Has been charged though. Jonathan Joss, an actor in King of the Hill who voiced John Redcorn, died in a shooting on Sunday. San Antonio police confirmed to Variety he was 59. San Antonio officers were dispatched to a shooting in progress at a home on Sunday night around 7 p.m. When they arrived at the scene, they found Joss near the road after he was shot multiple times. The officers attempted life-saving measures until medics arrived, but Joss was pronounced dead at the scene. The shooter...
Dear God, bro. Holy shit, dude. Try not to make... Dude, this is fucked. This is actually kind of fucked. But I wonder if everybody in the town that King of Hills filmed in found out that John Redcorn was fucking their wives, bro. Is this why? Is this what happened? Now, I know that's a joke, and it's very mean considering he just died, but I'm gonna fucking think it's funny. Go fuck yourself, dude. Go fuck yourself. It's funny.
Fled in a vehicle but was detained by officers a block away and booked for murder. The investigation is still ongoing. TMZ, which broke the news, reported that Joss was shot by a neighbour after a disagreement. In a statement on Joss's Facebook page, the actor's husband, Tristan Kern de Gonzalez.
Bro, come on. Dude, he's gay. It's fine, dude. People can be gay, dude. Stop letting it attack you, bro. Come on, dude. We all know who actually killed John Redcorn, though. We know who killed him. I got it right here, bro. No. I don't want to put the actual actor's face up on screen, dude. We know who did it. I've done the investigation for you. It was Dale. It was Dale. Dale killed John Redcorn. He found out, bro. It has been Dale. We know, like, oh my god, dude. You know what happened, dude. You know what happened. We know what's going on, dude. Look at this face, dude. Look at this face. You don't think this is the kill John Redcorn face? This is definitely what happened. I think we need to call the FBI. The FBI needs to get involved, and we need to get this man arrested. This face right here is the man who killed John Redcorn, and we need to make this public. Now, all jokes aside, this is sad, and I do feel really bad for this dude and his family. But come the fuck on. I'm not the serious fucking allegation guy. I'm gonna make my jokes.
Alleged that he and Joss were targets of homophobic harassment and that their house burned down after 2 years of threats from people in the area who repeatedly...
By the way, don't condone this, dude. If you fucking don't like gay people and you're like, I'm gonna burn down a house, you should not do that, and you should just stop hating gay people. That is, dude, if a fucking grown adults want to do what grown adults want to do, dude, leave them the fuck alone, dude. It has no effect on your life. What, you just see people holding hands, you're like, gay people. Nah, fuck you, dude. You're a little pussy.
Told us they would set it on fire. De Gonzalez wrote that Joss was murdered by someone who could not stand the sight of two men loving each other. My husband Jonathan Joss and I were involved in a shooting while checking the mail at the site of our former home.
Holy shit, dude. All my jokes were like are like still good, dude. I don't give a fuck what you say. My jokes are so fucking based. Anyways, but I still think it's still pretty fucked up that they killed this guy because he was gay, dude. I don't like that. I don't like it. I think it's fucking awful, and this is stupid.
Home was burned down after 2 years of threats from people in the area who repeatedly told us they would set it on fire. We reported these threats to law enforcement multiple times and nothing was done, De Gonzalez wrote. Throughout that time, we were harassed regularly by individuals who made it clear they did not accept our relationship. Much of the harassment was openly homophobic. When we returned to the site to check our mail, we discovered the skull of one of our dogs and its harness placed in...
Holy shit, dude. These guys were like getting like fucked over, dude. These guys were getting fucking like just gooned on, bro. This is the type of harassment that is just like too fucking... Well, obviously he led to his death. That's not harassment anymore. These are actual threats. These are disgusting. This is fucking awful, dude. This is fucking awful, and I just don't like it, dude. I don't like this at all.
In clear view. Holy shit, right, this is getting dark. This caused both of us severe emotional distress. The skull, did they kidnap the dog and kill it, or did they dig it up? This is important. I want to know this. We began yelling and crying in response to the pain of what we saw. While we were doing this, a man approached us. He started yelling violent homophobic slurs at us. He then raised a gun from his lap and fired. Jonathan and I had no weapon.
By the way, there are people like this that exist in the real world, dude. There's some like absolute fucking weirdo old people, dude. Now, not old people fucking suck, but a lot of them do, right? And this is something I dressed as like Prince for Halloween one time. I was like 18, 19. I dressed as Prince, right? I had like the fucking frilly outfit, dude. I was like fucking geared up, bro, because we were doing 80s singers was the theme for a party I was going to, right? And I remember this like goofball neighbor that I had like came out in the middle of the street and was gonna fight me, and I was about to knock his house out. I was about to hit him with that purple rain, bro. I was about to hit him with that purple rain and just drop his ass instantaneously, dude. And I was dude, the only thing you were gonna hear was when doves cry, motherfucker. And because he was like calling me like all sorts of slurs and stuff. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I'll beat the shit out of you, because I'm like not like scared of some fucking old dude. And my sister like ran out and got in between us. They're like, stop, and you need to go back to your house. And like she diffused. But I was ready to knock that old motherfucker out, dude. So like absolutely there are goonbags like this, and I don't support people like this. They fucking suck, dude. You need to like stop being a little douchebag in real life.
We were not threatening anyone. We were grieving. We were standing side by side. When the man fired, Jonathan pushed me out of the way. He saved my life. The San Antonio Police Department is investigating Joss's murder, but said in a statement that currently there is no evidence to indicate Mr. Joss's murder was related to his sexual orientation.
I mean, at the same time, dude, dude, I'm sorry, if you murder somebody, that's a hate crime to begin with, dude. You fucking hated them enough to murder them. So I think they should just slap that shit on there. Why the fuck not slap it on there? I mean, he obviously hated him enough to just shoot him in the middle of the street. So let's bury this guy underneath the fucking prison, bro.
Joss voiced John Redcorn from Season 2 through Season 13 of King of the Hill, and already recorded lines for the upcoming revival of the popular animated series. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. I'm worried that they're going to bugger it up, because I liked... Oh, I'll go into the end while...
Yeah, I really like King of the Hill. I don't know if the new season's going to be any good. I did watch the Beavis and Butthead movie that came out a few years ago, and that shit was fucking hilarious. And I have a lot of faith in the dude who makes Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill. I think he's just an incredibly talented creator. I mean, one of my favorite movies of all time he created, which is Idiocracy, so I think it's just going to be good. I need to watch it.
Liked King of the Hill. He'll be seen in episode 2 of the show's upcoming season 14, and possibly more episodes beyond that. Joss took over the role from the original actor Victor Aaron after he died in 1996 in a car accident. Jonathan Joss brought King of the Hill's John Redcorn to life for over a dozen seasons, including in the upcoming revival, said King of the Hill creators Mike Judge, Greg Daniels, and Saladin Patterson.
Mike Judge is fucking amazing, dude. I fucking love Mike Judge, dude. Everything he's made, I think, is awesome.
In a joint statement. His voice will be missed at King of the Hill, and we extend our deepest condolences to Jonathan's friends and family.
Hey, I got some champion in here. Being Prince for Halloween is kind of fried, lol. Love it, though, dude. Real people are kind of... No, absolutely, dude. I was Prince because I like fucking Prince, dude. I like Prince's music, dude. Dude pulled pussy, dude. And when I wore that Prince outfit, dude, so many chicks were trying to have sex with me, dude. There's something about, like, that outfit, bro. I don't know. Once I'm just like, never meant to cause you any trouble. Never meant to cause you any pain. And then everybody wanted to, like, slob on my dick, bro. It was fantastic. I didn't know it was gonna work that well, but shit fucking slapped some clitoris, if you know what I mean, bro. But yeah, this is fucking wild.
Joss was most recently seen in public on Friday during a King of the Hill reunion.
Dude, yeah, dude, absolutely. I have some Miscreant in chat, dude. Miscreant in chat's literally saying, like, me and my friends were talking about this the other day with what happened to the actor that voiced Redcorn, and just how some people are straight up evil. This is 100% true. Like, here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. I don't care about, like, there's a difference between, like, having, like, an opinion on, like, the crazy LGBT activism and shit, where you can be like, yeah, dude, a lot of this shit's cringe and shit. But that doesn't mean that you should, like, actively hate gay people, dude. You can love gay people, say that it's cool, be gay, do your fucking thing, dude. I'm not gonna like take that shit away from you. Be as gay as you want to be. I'm cool with that. And like also not condoning like all the activist rhetoric. I think you can have a difference in the two. And I think that also, like, I hate these people that are like, oh, anytime they hear like shit like this, they're like, oh, it's probably a psyop or something. Nah, shut the fuck up, dude. There's evil people out there. Just condemn those evil people. And this is a problem that a lot of these political guys are gonna have with this. It's the same shit that Hassan Piker had problems with when there was that fucking shooter guy that he read his manifesto. Instead of condemning him outright, instead of saying that he was a fucking loser goonbag, what he did was say, well, it's kind of like a psyop. It probably wasn't even that much. He's just a little messed up in the head. And you know, motherfuckers like Nick Fuentes are gonna take this shit and they're like, they're trying to make this about gay people, when it is, dude. It is, dude. This is like, just say this guy's a fucking scumbag. It's not that hard to do. Sometimes people are fucking scumbags. I know I'm a little soapboxing right now, but they were fucking absolutely. Mystery in chat says they were harassing the man for years and the cops never did anything. Absolutely. I think that I think there's a problem in today's society where we're not taking a more critical look at this. We're not actually addressing harassment in the correct way, because oh, well, they have an internet following. Oh, they're a celebrity. They should be okay with harassment. No, get the fuck out of here. This is why I stood so strong against the Denims and the Hassans and the Frogans and shit, because this is the type of shit that's getting sent to Ethan right now. It has nothing, for me, it has nothing to do with the Palestinian conflict or whatever. It has everything anything to do with the condoning of violence and harassment because it's on your same side. And this is the problem. I will never condone acts like this. I might make jokes saying that the guy who killed him was Dale Gribble. I might make jokes and shit about that, but I am not going to stand here and I'm not going to look at you and say that this is like okay, because this is disgusting and fucked up. I mean, him and the person he was with consistently dealt with the neighbors being a horrible person, and every time they called the cops, they never did anything. So it feels like, yeah, it's definitely the law's fault. They should have at least, like, the cops should have at least pushed for a restraining order. They should have said, hey, at this point, we have done everything in our power to do. You need to go down the legal routes of getting a restraining order to say that this man cannot approach you. That should have been they should have given them the resources to deal with this effectively, and it would have never led to this. I think that there is some fault on the police in this situation.
Union. Oh yeah, but sorry, just because I saw it flick up on the recording software there. Lots of people are like, what are these weird still images that I keep seeing flashing up on the screen? Are you trying to MK Ultra us? It's literally just artifacts in the camera. It's a glitch. Just for some reason, it shows this weird distorted single frame at the moment on the screen, and I don't know what the hell's causing it.
Dude, Count Dankula, get yourself a new fucking camera, bud. If this is the shit that's happening, if you're trying to brainwash me to be like cool with Scottish people, I'm not gonna not make fun of Scottish people. I'm not gonna not make fun of everybody. You guys sound like fucking this little fucking little shit. I hope you understood that I was speaking your language to say quit being a pussy, Count Dankula.
It's just a thing that I've had for a while. It's probably just this computer. Midway through the panel, as producers Judge and Daniels discussed the death of original star and writer Johnny Hardwick, Joss approached an audience microphone unannounced and mentioned Hardwick before expressing displeasure at not being invited on stage. He also told the crowd that he had recently lost his home in San Antonio to a fire. After a few moments, he returned to his seat and the panel resumed. That sounds a little bit awkward. King of the Hill was created by Judge and Daniels in 1997 on Fox. It ran until 2009 and aired more than 250 episodes. More than a decade later, a revival of the show is set to premiere on Hulu on August 4th. It was revealed last week. Joss also had a recurring role in Parks and Recreation as Chief Ken Hotate and appeared in films and shows like
That is kind of awkward. So what the falling out, he just like didn't get invited back, and like what I'm kind of curious was he like a dickhead to it? Like, so this can be two different things. I feel like they're trying to slander the King of the Hill people right here, but also like trying to make them or put them in an awkward position over this, which I think is fucking dumb. Like, maybe they didn't invite him because he's a side character. He was always a side character. He was never one of the main cast. I mean, he was, but he wasn't. So I don't know, dude. I believe they did try to get some type of restraining order, but couldn't due to lack of evidence or something. I mean, that's fucking stupid. I think that restraining orders should be way easier to get.
King, Ray Donovan, True Grit, The Magnificent Seven, and more. Now, obviously, this is absolute scumbaggery. Like, it's an absolute shame that some guy just came up and just fucking popped him for, like, literally no reason, especially after they'd also set their fucking house on fire. That's absolutely...
Like, I mean, the fact that they set the house on fire should have been grounds for, like, they should have said, we think it's our neighbor, we are scared for our safety, we want a restraining order against him. And they're like, do we have the evidence to prove it's him? They're like, they shouldn't even have to ask that. They should just give him the restraining order. Like, give him the restraining order. Fuck that dude. He's already said fucked up things. Like, you're done. Like, it's like, fuck you, dude. You're done.
Disgusting. Right, it's absolutely terrible, and I hope the guy gets put away forever. But I'm very, very happy King of the Hill's back, but it's coming back in like 2025. I understand the woke's getting put away, but a lot of old things are being revived just to get these stupid little fucking liberals ruining it. I know that Mike Judge is still in charge, right? I know he's still in charge, and that might be the one little feather in the cap that might make me still watch the show, right? Because I fucking loved King of the Hill. I loved King of the Hill.
I did too, dude. Me and my wife watched a ton of King of the Hill when we first got together, dude. I fucking love King of the Hill. And I do want to see it, like, this sucks that one of the big, the things before we actually, like, one of the big, like, media things that happens to, like, talk about King of the Hill is this guy dying, which is super tragic and super sad. But I hope it's good, dude. I really do hope it's good.
It's just...
Maybe if you guys have already seen it, let me know. I think the first episodes are already out or are coming out soon. So let me know in the chat if you've seen it yet, if it's any good.
Comedy is extremely clever, but the show itself is so basic. I don't mean basic in like a bad way. Like, see how The Simpsons is like, Homer accidentally gets abducted by aliens. Oh no, Lisa accidentally became the president of the United States. Like, there's some crazy storylines like that because The Simpsons should have ended a long time ago and they are scraping the bottom of the fucking barrel. Whereas King of the Hill, there's an entire episode dedicated to just Hank trying to figure out who has been putting their trash in his bin. Right? That's like the basic storylines you get on King of the Hill, and it's still extremely funny.
Okay, here we go. We got, dude, the guy in chat knows a lot about this. They said they were pretty sure they left something going that caused the fire, which made it harder to pin it against the people that actually burnt it down. Later after, or burn it down later after that had happened. Okay, so like, but still, if they're getting that much harassment, I'm saying that the bar should be lowered for how to get a restraining order. I really do.
I fucking love King of the Hill. Right, it is an amazing show, and I've got the Blu-rays in there of all the episodes of King of the Hill. I fucking love it. Right, but I'm ready. I'm very, very glad it's back. But I'm not gonna celebrate just yet. I'm gonna watch the show first and see how good it is.
Yeah, no, I think it's fair. I think that's what a lot of people do is, there's a problem that too with like society and stuff now where it's like, oh, well, we have to like it because the internet's telling us to, or we have to watch the next thing because, well, we're gonna like own the chuds or something like that. Or like, I want to own the liberals, so I'm gonna like this movie, this fucking dog shit. I hate when people do that. Just watch it, just make your own opinion, and actually do a breakdown. I mean, I do think that there is something to be said about that. But yeah, no, that situation is wild. I think that we need to make restraining orders way easier to obtain. I really do. I mean, if you don't want to fucking deal with somebody and they're constantly harassing you, you should be able to get a restraining order on them. It shouldn't be that hard, dude. Like, come the fuck on, dude. You know, like, get out of here. Like, come on. Like, I don't know, dude. It's just, for me, it's such a simple thing. I hope King of the Hill's new season's good, and basically there was 2 fires, and the first time they thought they caused it due to leaving an unattended fire because the electricity had been cut, so they had to burn a barrel or something. Okay, so that's weird. There's a lot of information that I'm getting fed right now about this whole situation. I don't know if at the end of the day I'm the best to cover it. I do know that this is fucking wild, and thoughts and stuff go out to the family, bro. That's mad sad, and I'm sorry this happened. I'm sorry that fucking neighbor was an absolute goonbag. I hate that sometimes people will like condone shit like this or like try to downplay it or whatever. It's fucking, I mean, obviously if the person's being a fucking goonbag and they're like just like trying to get like the time in the sun, like and it sucks too because like there's people like Jesse Smollett and shit like that who try to do this shit for attention, and then when you look at like, you're trying to look at these situations, they're like, are they doing this for media attention? Are they doing this because they're really in trouble? And it's people like Jesse Smollett and shit that when they do that, they make it so much harder for people who are actually dealing with harassment like this actor to get the shit that they need to get done. It makes it harder for everyone involved to have the right things be done, dude. It's so fucking shit. But anyways, guys, I got one more chat here. Their electricity was running from a different block as well, and they tried to get it back on, and they had problems with the city, and they were staying at a hotel at the time. Oh, okay. I mean, that's good information to have. I again, dude, it's the fire thing to me is a minuscule thing. It's still like I think that they should have been able to get the restraining order when he was like coming over from his house and just calling them fucking slurs and shit. They should have been like, hey, our neighbor's harassing us, can we get a restraining order, at least a no contact order where he's not allowed to talk to us. We should at least get that on the books so that we have something to where if he escalates we can move to different situations. But that's all I got on that one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. And absolutely, guys, that's all I got. I gotta go to work, so I have to dipski McClitsky. I really appreciate everybody in chat. Yeah, dude, it is pretty crazy how long that it all went on and completely ignored. I absolutely agree. I think that they should have been on this way earlier. I think they should have put a no contact order in, and then if it escalated after that, got a restraining order, and then they could like heighten the extra restraining order to the point where the dude would have to sell his house. Like, get it to that point where it's like, dude, you fucking won't leave these guys alone. Like, what else are we supposed to do? You're out of restraining order. You gotta move. Sorry, put your house on the market. Fucking move, dude. You fucking are a scumbag. Like, at a certain point, dude, it goes too far. But be safe, have a good day, and don't stress at work. Oh, I don't stress at work ever, dude. I have fun. Once I shut this camera off, I'm done for the day. Thank you guys so much, and I'm out of here.